Hello and welcome everybody. So we have something interesting and fun, I think. I did this once before. It was fun. Gonna do it again. Mail time. I don't know what I want to call it. I don't know, mail time, whatever. So first one. So what I did was for this one, instead of spending like 15 minutes, like literally like cutting into packs and trying to open them, I have everything flipped upside down. I've opened all of them so I can just pull the cards out. It should save time and whatnot. So this is a box that came like this and had peanuts in it, and then it's dragon shields. The reason why I looked confused is because I didn't order dragon shields. I don't think. I was supposed to order eclipses. I thought for sure I removed these, but now apparently I have 200 dragon shields. So I'll have to check the order on that. Very interesting. Very fun. And by fun, I mean I have no idea why I have them, but I mean I'll keep them. Dragon shields are fine. I don't know why I have two of the same colors, but and then another thing I could do is I can no, moving on. I can just go boom. So this is what I actually ordered. Maybe I didn't remove them from the cart or something. I don't know. But I don't have any white sleeves, so I ordered some Eclipse. I like the gloss sometimes. I like the look of the gloss because it makes the cards look good, but then I don't like what it does because it has gloss and it makes the cards hard to read sometimes from across the table. You know, it's a dilemma, unfortunately. Here we go. I think this is the... Oh, no, this is... yeah. So... Oh, by the way, this is all going to be Flesh and Blood stuff. So if you don't like Flesh and Blood stuff, well... sorry. So what I've been doing... I've been into Flesh and Blood quite a lot recently. And what I wanted to do is basically just... once I found out how cheap singles are, I just decided to foil everything. So I literally bought a foil set of multiples of a lot of cards, to be honest. Iron Song Responses, those are all foil. Razor Reflex Reds, these are all foil. My thought process was if it's foil and it's cheap, I mean, a lot of these were like 30 cents, 50 cents, 80 cents. So I was just like, I don't know. I don't really foresee them going down in price as long as the game continues to thrive. And I want them foil anyways. Is that even foil? It is foil. God, some of these cards are hard to see foil. Like, I don't even... Here, let's zoom in a smidge. Yeah, all right. I don't know, a little foily. Also, what I decided to do was I've gotten a little different in little adventurous in editing, and that's not foil. I think this one was too much because it's a mythic, so I decided not to get the foily of that one. But it's really, really good card. Steelblade Shunt Blue, foily. Sharpened Steel, foily. I was buying 3 of everything, sometimes 6 of everything, depending on how cheap it was, because of just how cheap the cards are. So that one's foil. Sink Belows, not foil. Sad. I think they were like $2 or $3 a piece, and I needed so many Sink Belows. I was just like, I'll order 4 non-foils, but I think they were like 30 cents non-foil and like $3 foil. So another non-foil card, I think. No, it is foil. Wow. It's just very, very subtly foil. You can see just the sword, the sword that Dorenthia is holding. Stonewall Confidence, those are foil. Got a couple of those foils. That one's definitely foil. You can definitely tell. Unmovables, red. Definitely foil there. Warrior's Valor, really good card, foil. Some more on movables and unmovable Warrior's Valors. But yeah, really, really foily stuff. So I like foils, and they're cheap. Like if you go on TCG Player, honestly, TCG Player is the cheapest I've found. A lot of other places are way overcharging for cards. Either they're overcharging or everybody on TCG Player is undercharging. I don't know. You can get a lot of cheap cards. Like all of this is like less than $200, and that's considering a lot of these are foil rares and foil mythics and stuff. Yeah, I mean it's just a no-brainer. So foil Biting Blades. Ooh, the yellow one looks pretty good. Do they look different? Not really. Out for Bloods. These are really good cards. I got some foils of those. Cranial Crush. She looks kind of creepy. Look at that. I probably should move this a little closer. Or maybe I can just zoom in a couple more. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so foil there, Cartilage Crushes, Driving Blade, pretty good, foilies there, Disable, also foil. I built like a Bravo deck. I built like 9 decks for like less than $300. I built like 9 decks, and they're all going to be like actually competitive blitz decks, which is pretty cool. Iron Song responses. I built Dorienthia deck. I built Showtime, which is Bravo. I built. Oh yeah, these aren't foil because they were like $9 foil or something like that, and yeah, not worth it. At least not worth it to me. I was trying to do everything fairly cheap. Yeah. What else did I build? I built Bolt. I built Bolton. These are all foilies. Yeah. I love foils. So already, I mean, I've got a stack of the majority of these are all foil, and these are all going to be minty fresh. Oh, and these are all unlimited. All right. So next package, it's just gonna be more. Oh no, this is different. All right. So this is Magic the Gathering. I forgot that some of them were not Magic. So this, if you're a friend of mine, don't watch. Anyways, so a friend of mine, his favorite card is Psychotog, and I saw this was being listed as signed by the artist, and it's a foily Psychotog. He doesn't like foils, but he'll have to get over it. This was advertised as heavily played. I disagree. I mean, it's a little chewed, but I don't know if I'd call that heavily played. It's a pretty good condition. And this is for the other friend. So also signed by the artist. These are two of the cards that I don't know if they. I know that Psychotog is the one friend's favorite card, but I don't know if the Thorn Elemental is necessarily his favorite card. But it was a card that he played with when he was younger, and I think his favorite card is Thieving Magpie, but he hasn't. Haven't seen one of those signed foil, signed one of those. So it was one of those things I wasn't looking for it. I saw it. It was listed from Star City Games or Channel Fireball, one of the two. And yeah, so I bought it. All right, back to Flesh and Blood. Most of this is going to be Flesh and Blood stuff, just because it's what I bought. So we got some Zealous Beltings, reds, foilies. Looks pretty good. Got some. Ooh, we got Crippling Crush. Some of these cards were packed like extremely well, and there was like one of them. I think it's coming up. There was one of them that was like literally just the card, not a top loader or anything. It was literally just the card in the envelope. I'm like, wow. Oh, here we go. Some of the equipment that I started buying. Since you only need one of the equipments, technically. I decided to buy some foil ones if they were cheap enough. And then this is Crippling Crush. Non-foil? Yeah, non-foil. I imagine it's a mythic, so it would have been much more expensive. And basically, I think if it was less than a couple dollars, I went foil. And then if it was an equipment, I went a little higher than that. But I did get a foil Showtime. Foil Showtime is cool. That looks pretty great, actually. So that'll be cool. I think Bravo with these cards will be much better. Right now he's a little lackluster in the way I've built him, because you can only build with what you got. Oh, another Showtime, foily Showtime. So I won't waste really much time on that. This was going to be the pummels. Ooh, foil pummels. That'll be good. I imagine pummels will always have value, just because. They're pummels. They're good cards. So pummels, very cool. Oh, I did get foil energy potions. I forgot. Maybe I splurged. Oh, those look really cool. I wonder why I bought some foil and some not. I ended up getting 3. It might have been. I might have accidentally bought because I had initially went through a deck list, bought all the cards. Then I realized that buying them foil was like a little bit more. I might as well buy them foil, more immovables. So then I guess I just went back through and I forgot to remove that from the cart. Oh well, there's only a couple dollars. Oh yeah, this is the one. Literally just like this little like nothingness. Surprisingly, I mean it has the I think it said like non-machinable stamp or whatever. But still, I mean, this is like a foil trading card. You probably shouldn't trust it to be in the mail without getting damaged. I don't think it got damaged. It's got a little bit of a warp going on to it, but not like damaged, I would say. A little bit of bending back would probably be fine. Yeah, it's fine. in like a sleeve or whatever. It'll probably be fine. So this is Singing Steel Blade in foil. Very cool card. This is one of the cards that makes Dorinthia like monstrous. One of them. She's already pretty good on her own. This is the other version. I mean the other card of it. I think I already had one. I'm not gonna. It's the same card. Let's see. I think I already had a Singing Steel Blade, but I wanted 2 foil, so I went with 2 foil. So I picked up Last Ditch Effort. This one's for the... Who's this for? I think this might be for the chain deck, I think. I actually don't remember, but I bought it. I built so many decks, trust me. It's like I'm up to like 9. Another Helmeisen's Peak. I bought like 2 of every equipment foil if they were cheap. And then Rouse the Ancients. Rouse the Ancients I'm pretty sure is for the Bravo deck. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I think getting into Flesh and Blood can be super cheap as long as you're not going for the cold foils, as long as you're not going for the super expensive, you know, foil mythic, really just cold foil, honestly. I mean, there are a couple cards that are like too much money, I would say, like Art of War, or what is it? Is it Art of War? Yeah, I think maybe. Well, I know for sure it's not. If it's not Art of War, there's Command and Conquer is like $50, $60, maybe $70. Enlightened Strike is another expensive card. Those are a bit expensive. I don't know why they're so expensive compared to like the rest of them. They might just be super rare compared to the rest of the cards or something. They are very good cards, so sure, I'm okay with cards being obtainable to an extent, or unobtainable by everyone, I guess. But at the same time, a healthy card game allows everybody to play, and it's about your skill of how you play the game as opposed to what cards you have. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. It's just a short little video then, and if you guys have any new purchases, if you're interested in Flesh and Blood, then put down below. Let me share what you got. Share what kind of decks you're building if you're playing Flesh and Blood. I'm interested to hear. And hope you guys like the audio. I think it should be better. The audio kept peaking before, and I'm hoping it doesn't do it now. And then I've learned how to edit, so it should be interesting. So if the audio is good or better than before, let me know in the comments. And look forward to hearing from you guys. All right, so funny story. I was editing the video and I was rendering it, and I was like, I had the label in my hand. Remember the Dragon Shield box, and I was like, I didn't order Dragon Shields, and I was like, this is really weird. And I was like looking in the box. There's like nothing in the box to show like what it was, and I'm like, I don't understand. And I looked up on TCG Player. I was going through all my orders trying to figure it out, and then I noticed there's tape on the boxes. And I opened it, and turns out, yeah, it's just more cards. It's actually not. It's actually a lot of cards too. So I'm not gonna go through them because I already done that, and I've already put everything all away. This is using NVIDIA's, awesome. It is really cool technology. Removes all the background and stuff. Pretty cool. Not as good as a green screen, but still pretty cool. Oh yeah, it's just a bunch more. These are all foil of everything. A lot of the cards are repetitive of cards that I already had. So if you guys are interested in actually all of what I got, there is 2 boxes like full of random singles, but I just thought it was funny that I was trying to figure out what the heck these Dragon Shields were from, and I'm like, I looked on eBay, I looked on Amazon, I looked on TCG Player, and I'm like, where are these from? And then what I was trying to figure out was if I got hosed by like somebody like sent in something that they shouldn't have sent in, or something, like the Tales of Aria box first edition case that I bought. Did they like send this instead, and then like 2 Dragon Shield things in it, or maybe not necessarily hosed, but maybe just on accident or whatever. Turns out no, it was just cards that I ordered. Just thought I'd add this in at the end of the video. Anyways, have a good one, everyone.